Okay, today is time for these little flowers right here, and that is number 5. Over here, she says what kind of elements are in here, and I believe these are called hellebores. Wow, Claire! Can't make it. Anyway. Can't make it better. Sorry about the glare. Hellebores. I had to go to Google to find out how to say that. So, today is hellebores. My pink yarn. My crochet hook. Using yarn A pink, make a chain sticks. Now, I'm going to read ahead because it says working over yarn tail. When I did my little violets on the first one, I did not make my tail long enough, and it was frustrating to deal with. So, I'll make my tail a little bit longer today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You might be able to hear my dishwasher running in the background. Because, you know, life goes on, even if you're making videos for YouTube. Slip stitch, I did that, to the first chain to form a ring. Round 1, working over the yarn tail. Chain 4. I was noticing in this book that because it's written in UK terms, it tells you how many and then what. In most of my American US books, I believe it tells you what and then how many. I'm going to have to research that. 1 double triple, which is a triple in US terms. Oh, this yarn is splitty. I don't know if you can see that. It's really splitty. So this is going to be a challenge. I might have picked the wrong thing from my stash. See if I can't make it work though. I'm trying to work through my stash. I have so much yarn. Chain 2, slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, which is right here. Splitty yarn. My slip stitch. Oh my gosh, this yarn is really splitty. It might not make it to the end of this flower, but I'm gonna try. Okay, chain 2, slip stitch in second chain from the hook. Another triple. Treble, not triple, treble. Chain 4, slip stitch in the ring, and you do that 5 times. Well, that's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I have a lot of stash yarn. I got a ball winder. I used my ball winder so much I broke it. I got a new ball winder. I like the balls from the old ball winder better than the new ball winder. I like their shape better, but I like the new ball winder better. It has a better gear system to it than the other one did. It doesn't want to pull around. So I'm trying to use this book and another book that I'm doing as stash busters, just to justify the fact that I bought in so much yarn over the years that I've not actually used. If that needs to be justified, I guess. I don't know. It probably doesn't. Kind of like the whole, are you a book dragon, or what's the other one? It's book dragon or book worm. Do you collect them or do you read them, or both? I think that craft supplies are the same. Do you collect them or use them, or both? I've always collected them, so now I'm on transitioning into a more of a using phase, I guess. Where am I at? Whoa, this is a slip stitch. getting kind of tight in there in my little ring, but that's okay. We'll just keep scrunching it around a little bit. I have 2 more petals to make. 3, 4. It's hard to pass up yarn when it's at the thrift store because you know how much it costs new. So then you get there and you're like, oh my gosh, it's like more than half off. I went thrifting the other day and I got some DMC floss and, that's ugly. DMC floss and a bunch of fabric for an embroidery project that I'm working on. An A to Z stitch dictionary. Which is kind of fun. I don't like that. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little hole right there. So I can't fix that. Make my yarn big for a second. There we go. That's better. Nope, it's kind of still there. But, you know, just like the violet I made the other day with 1 petal, nature. She can be whatever she wants, I guess. One more petal. I have to scrunch it in there. That's okay, because I think, yeah, you're gonna pull that hole closed anyway, so. One more triple. One more triple. I didn't get it all. There we go. And 1 more chain 4. And last slip stitch. There we go. And fasten off. Like that. And then it says to pull gently on the yarn tail to close the center. Oh, like that. Perfect. I'm just going to tie the 2 of these together because that seems to be. This is just going to go in like a wall hanging, so the tails are not all that important because it's not a wearable. Using a contrasting color of 4-ply cotton, work several French knots in the center. Oh boy, more French knots. Blue. Wonder where my tail is. There's a tail right there. I see it. Oop. I just tied a knot. I don't want to do that. I hear my husband leaving on the tractor outside. I don't know if you can hear that or not. No? Come on! Through the hole. No. I like this needle because it's short, but its little face is not, its little hole is not quite big enough for yarn. See, I've mangled it. Oh, 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 I got it. Woohoo! Okay. Into the central area. So she just kind of has them like in the base of each of these little petals. I'm just gonna put my knot on the side this time. On my violet, oh, maybe I'm not. Oh my gosh, my thumb is not wanting to pull this needle. There we go. On my violet, I put my knot right where I wanted my French knot, and then I fought it the whole way. So the question is going to be, can I jump from French knot to French knot, or do I have to start and stop every one? So let's put the first one not right there. Let's get over a little bit, like right here. Whoop. And just like last time. Ow, I stabbed myself. Okay, I'll hold it here. Make sure I'm not bleeding. 1, 2, I'll make these a little bit bigger. 3, and then you pull back. I wonder if it's possible to poke first and then wrap. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try that. Untangle this. I'm going to use my handy dandy channel locks because I am apparently weak, or yarn is too much for me. I don't know. Crazy. I don't know. I guess that's a French knot. I am not going to pull it any tighter. Maybe a little bit. I'm just going to jump straight over to where I want the next French knot rather than starting and stopping. I was pretty happy with that success, so let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hold that and untwirl this. This is probably completely wrong and unconventional and not the way you do it at all. Grab my little tool and pull it through, and hopefully not unthread it because I had so much fun threading it the first time. That's not too bad. Okay. 2 down, 3 to go. Let's see. Up here, down right next to it. 3 wraps. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Pull. Oh, that one went right through. Yay. Okay, there's another little French knot. 2 more. I'm not unhappy. That's pretty good for not knowing what I'm doing. 2 more. This system of putting it back down before I wrap seems to be working for me because otherwise I have a hard time holding it or getting it back down after I've wrapped it, I guess. 2 and 3. Hold. Pull. Oh, one went right through. This one doesn't want to go through. Okay, 1 more. I'll go right there. My yarn's getting a little short. I should have made it longer. Oh well. Live and learn. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hold. And pull. Another one that doesn't want to go through. There we go. Oh, I think I just messed it up. Can I salvage it? I'm going to call that salvaged. I'm not going to pull any tighter than that. Okay. I'm going to come over here and just run this under a little bit like that. Gently pull it through. There we go. And look at that, my little hellebore. Let's see. how we did. Kind of looks like hers. I think that looks like hers. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll be right back. Okay, here are my 6. This one made me laugh because I didn't realize how much thinner the yarn was when I grabbed it, but I'm still going to go with, again, nature doing its own thing. I don't know why my camera doesn't focus on that, but there are my 6 hellebores. Where would they go on here? Let's see. These guys were down here, down here, down here. These are kind of like this, I think. That's not bad. I'm coming right along. I have now completed 5 of the 10. I'm halfway. Oh, my mushrooms are supposed to be down here, like this, or something. Maybe like that. Yeah. Okay.